Hello guys, welcome back to the next episode of Project Hospital. The struggle continues, basically. I kind of figured out what happened last time, and I'm still struggling to decide what we're gonna do to fix it on the long run. So let's actually start. Let's have the game up first, and then I'm gonna explain what I mean. Come on. So what happened was, I started up hospitalization, and my theory was very simple. If I slowly control everybody, and at the end of the day, when I was running the hospital all by myself without hospitalization at all, every day at the end of the day, there were a couple of people, they just simply couldn't finish up, And the reason they couldn't finish up was that, let me just make sure everything is controlled by me. The reason it couldn't finish up was because some people just came in, let's say, in the afternoon, and they had a very complicated sickness. I mean, the sickness could be just very simple. Actually, that's the most important. That's the hardest part when you have a very simple sickness, which is like, okay, just simply headache, okay? And then you have like 100 different possibilities. So you would have to do like 100 different tests, obviously. I mean, not 100 different tests, but you would have a lot of different tests, and you would end up with a long, long process to figure out what's going on. Now, in the clinic, actually, I found out, which I didn't before, and that's on me, actually, to be honest, because I should have known that. Hold on, a quick check here, though. That I was thinking, if people go home, that's really bad, right? It is bad, but actually, if they go home, but they have an active test or an active inspection, they actually come back. The only thing is, obviously, if some of them were like almost dying, that's not always a good thing. But other than that, that actually works out. The problem was, I thought, okay, I don't want them to go home. So I ended up, it's a quick recap actually what I'm doing right now. We ended up having sent a lot of people to our just normal hospital observation room in this little ER hospitalization area, which was splendid, great. However, it turned out that since some of them had to be sent over from other departments, they needed some specific tests that only the other department could do, and I couldn't do it here. And I couldn't send them anywhere, and I couldn't do anything. And it turns out two things. One is that if you are in this hospitalization here, and you want them over to, let's say, radiology, like cardiology. Actually, in the forums, it seemed that for a while, if it was daytime, you could even do that. You could actually just send them over to cardiology, and they could go directly over to the clinic. So that's one, it couldn't happen. Apparently, they don't have this anymore. And I read it in the forums that right now, the way it is, if you are hospitalized here and you want to send it over to cardiology, you have to send it over to the cardiology hospitalization day ward. Now, that's impossible because I haven't built one. So once I have that, it will work. The problem is, it's very expensive to build a ward in every place, and I don't have the money, and I don't have, I haven't done that yet. Now, another thing is, if you actually, so that if you actually find out that he has a sickness that can be treated in emergency, and sometimes it's a funny thing, it couldn't be in hospitalization even then, but most of them was okay. So if you have something that can be cured in here in the emergency, then you could actually do that. You could actually fix that, and then they could be sent home and they are happy. Okay? Um, but as I said, if it's something else, you cannot do it. You cannot send it over to somewhere else. Now, if you take a look here, let's take a look at, where is it? The dependency tree. Here you go. I don't know how much you guys can see of it because I know I do have some things covering it. Let me see. Okay, nothing is covering. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, if somebody comes in from the clinic, I don't even have any ambulance coming in right now because I haven't bought any ambulance. Either it goes to a trauma center, or if you send it from the clinic, it goes to the observation room in ER. And from there, the only way it can go is either go home or go into the regular ward or the HDU of other departments, which is annoying. Now, I'm thinking of two possible, and if you come from some other places, again, they cannot go to this place. If you already make them go over there, then again, they become hospitalized here, and they have to go through hospitalization to be released. And if you come from here, I don't have this hospitalization area, so they cannot go in there either. Um, so there are two things, some resolutions on that. One thing, I think if I will have people that have too many different things and they haven't figured out, all I'm going to do is make sure that they actually start some kind of an inspection, including a lab test or a, whatever, before the time is running out, and they're gonna be disappointed, and they're going to go home, but they're gonna come back the next day. So nothing lost. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm actually considering, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work. How about if I build an ICU? I believe many of the things that you cannot do anywhere, cannot do. Let's say there was one that was like ACE inhibitors. You couldn't do it in ER. No, you couldn't do it in ER, and you couldn't do it, I believe, in internal medicine. Nobody said anything about the ICU. Now, ICU is very expensive to build. Just the ward for 3 people is 58,000. If you have one person, a single room, that's 28. So it's even worse. So definitely, it's worth building, one that has 3 people in it. So yeah, I'm kind of considering, what if I build up an ICU and I would only send people over there. Like I would keep people in the hospitalization here is no problem. If there are some hospitalization needed in other departments, I would try to send them to ICU if it's possible. Now again, it doesn't necessarily looks like it's possible because there is no connection here. But I believe that ICU is a higher level one than either one of these. So let's see. Sorry guys, I don't know why I'm start yawning here. So yeah, that's one thing I'm considering. However, right now I cannot even consider it because I have less than $30,000 after, of course, paying already my at night I spend 2,847 on doctors and nurses and all whatnot. That's not a lot of money actually. That's fine. I only have like one. That's one thing that's actually funny. I really have to shuffle around my poor lab personnel and radiology personnel, but that's okay. It worked. That part of the whole thing worked, but it's really ended up like I lost a ton of people, and even one person died because I couldn't send him over to do a simple spirometry. That's just crazy. Okay, and it's an ER department, and you cannot even do a spirometry, and you basically let some people die. I don't know what's the logic of it, but anyway, I did read in some forums, although it's from back not 19, 2018 or something, that right now, if you have, but that was like, as I said, I haven't seen anything newer, that if you are in observation room in hospital in ER, you can only send people over to the hospitalization of the other departments, and that's it. And that's kind of sad. So let's see how we work around it. Now, again, as you can see, we start full a new other full new other day. Let's see, we don't have any people right now in any departments, obviously, because it's 7 o'clock. So I'm controlling everything back again. So let's just see how it works, guys. Luckily, it didn't really affect our prestige. Look at that. Yesterday's prestige was still 100%. So fine. Let's just start working on it. Now, yesterday I did it like in slow-mo. In 101 speed. Now I don't need to because I kind of know what's going on already. So let's just run. Let everybody get in. I managed to clean out everything. I mean, I basically sent them away to other hospitals. So it's not really cleaning out in a good way, but okay. So why are people? Well, let's see. Where are you going? Oh, okay. So that's your daytime. Couple more minutes, and we are entering today. Now, today actually we have 10% more people coming, so that's gonna be interesting. And we already have people coming in. Let's see who they are. Oh, Frank Jones? Okay, I know that. No, was it him? We'll see. It can be a couple of them that actually used to be in my hospitalization. And that could be kind of interesting because obviously they're not going to come back for hospitalization. They cannot just directly go there. There you go. So we actually start. Now again, it's going to be a long process because I'm trying to control right now everything because I really want to make it work. All right. So we have here, now this one doesn't need anything like that. So some of the work, probably most of the work is going to be without any hospitalization. Basically, today I'm kind of planning not to use hospitalization or only use hospitalization when I know that I can fix it with the hospital. And let's see when we have enough money, we do the ICU and let's see if that actually helps us. Okay, so we still have all these possibilities. I would say let's do a physical and mm, let's do Jennifer Harris can actually do very good. What is it? She has 49% in differential diagnosis. That's very good. Oh, by the way, hold on. One more thing I wanted to do before we go there. Carol, you just stay there. Hang on. I'm actually thinking of, let's see, and let's keep like, let's try to keep educating our people because some of these people are just really not good. Okay, so let's see here. Like, my body here, he already has 21%. He had only like 13 or 14% before, so he is getting better, but it's still way low. So I think we're still gonna go without James Gonzalez today. Let him just keep studying. For now, just acute medicine, I think. Or, yeah, let's just do with acute medicine for now. Okay? You're gonna learn that. We don't need that, thank you. Yeah, the receptionist. Hold on. So the receptionist who it really sucks, I think. No, Cara Rodriguez, hold on. Cara Rodriguez is very good receptionist. So am I just losing my mind here or what? Who is? Yeah, she's actually an excellent receptionist. I've been scolding him, or I've been talking about her like she's so lousy because she was sending people to what I felt the wrong places. But you know what? Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe not. So you're gonna learn some. Anybody else that needs to learn? Christopher Jackson. Okay, you know what? Mary Jones. Let's go. Mary Jones, I'm gonna actually turn her over to advanced diagnosis and I'm gonna ask her to learn. I mean, she's at home. She's gonna come in at night, but as I said, like right now, oh, you know what? Let's not do anything with that. Sorry. Okay, no, we don't do anything with the night people yet because we don't know if we need them. He needs that for sure. Lisa Hall, Jessica Johnson is not so strong. Okay, Christopher Jackson. I mean, I'm sorry, but you suck. Okay, where is he currently? Yeah, I think he's in emergency. So, how many doctors do we have? Only one. That's not good. We need more than one. So, but really, he sucks so much. Like I really cannot let him, in good conscience, be responsible here. Although, you know what? Right now it's fine because I'm the one who's calling the shots. So yeah, never mind. However, actually this is decent. Here we have 3 doctors, 189.79. Actually, they're pretty good doctors, if you ask me. But we need Paul Martin. Please go and do some advanced diagnosis. Everything else is you are really good. Okay? And then we're gonna go for here. He's fine. Oh, look at that. He's really good at that. Rachel Hall, well, we only have 2 of them, so no, I'm not gonna send her anywhere. These people here, cardiology registered nurse really sucks, to be honest. 58, 47, 44, yeah. Now, can we teach him? No. So then, I think I'm gonna keep all of them online because they can get really busy. We need some differential here, so neurology. How has been the neurology department? Yesterday, treated only 7 people, okay? And we have 3 doctors, okay? So actually, I think we can do better. So I'm gonna ask Judy Harris to get some advanced diagnosis, brush up on it. Traumatology, they are extremely good, but Jane Green sucks at this, 0. But then again, at least she has it. So for now, I think I'm good. Alright, guys. So let's just go back. Sorry about that. Let's see, Carol again, what we have here. Let's get back this one. So we're going to have a physical and how about an ear exam, just to sort things out. Actually, a physical could, you know what? Let's do a differential. Let's see if we can do it. Unfortunately, the only thing is that if I do a differential now, I won't be able to do another differential later. So actually, where are you, my friend? I'm going to go and close up on people as much as I can, simply because I can. All right, so this is a new one. No worries. He went to the cardiology, but look at that. Only 3 things are cardiology. There is 1 emergency, 2 internal, and some traumatology. So we really don't know which one is which. But let's just see, tenderness and bleeding. We're definitely going to do a physical. We're going to definitely do a chest escalation. And I would say let's just do a temperature test just for good measure. Okay, because, yeah, we have 1 at least that could have a fever coming. All right. Now, while we are doing that, this poor woman, why are you... All right, let's see who are possibly... Jennifer Jones. Yeah, she is the one who could be collapse. She could have the possibility of collapsing. So we gotta be careful. All right, let's go to Peter Brown. What do you have, Peter? Limited emotion bruise. We definitely do a physical first. And you know what? Let's do Karen Hernandez 1%. Because I don't really, I can do an X-ray limb for sure. Let's do a differential and let's see. Normally, if you have a physical and a differential, you can figure these things out. Okay, poison ivy rash. Let's just send him over to internal medicine, and we pretty much have everything already. Let's do a physical and chest. Actually, we don't even need a physical. Physical would not give us anything at all. So let's just do a chest escalation, but not here. You, my friend, have to go over to the internal medicine. We only have 2 doctors there, so we have to be careful not to send too many people. I think it should be here. Schedule interview finished. Yeah, of course. Either a common cold or a respiratory syncytial virus. Syncytial virus. That sounds very nasty. All right. Again, either one of them we will have to figure out a couple of things. So let's actually do a physical would give him just rest, and I think RT-PCR. Okay, let's do a physical. It might turns out that he has this one as well. We're not gonna have, it's not gonna be infectious disease. Let's face it. So I'm just gonna simply do the temperature, the chest escalation, and I'm actually gonna do a nasal inspection. Okay. Although that one would just give us some rest. Oh, and we already have the nasal congestion, so we already kind of know that we have all these things coming. So let's just do this much first, and we take it from there. Okay, Carol Green. Okay, so Jennifer Harris, she managed to look at her, but she doesn't know which one of these 2 are the problem. Hopefully this one, because I cannot give IV antibiotics. Although the IV antibiotics, let's see, can I give it to... Oh, it's not shown. I'm just not sure if I can do it in hospitalization in ER, but actually both of them are internal, so why would they go over there, right? Hmm, let's see. The physical didn't say anything. Ear exam we did. Ear exam we haven't done. Let's do an ear exam. The patient is right in the room, so literally we can do one by one. It doesn't really matter. Frank Clark. Okay, you have an ankle injury, and you definitely have something that orthopedic has to deal with. So far we don't have any issues. Now, ankle injury, immobility, it's all medium, so I think we're fine. Of course, he doesn't feel too happy about it. So let's just do physical, because that could give us some ice rep, which we don't have right now. Spasmolytics, which we don't have now. So let's just do a physical, and let's see if we need any of those things. Frank Jones. Okay, it's either thrombophlebitis. Okay, so this is one. Oh no, this is the one that just checked. So we actually found out that yeah, he has bleeding, he has some redness, and he does have some pain. So it's either of these three. And there's not a whole lot we can actually do. So interview we already did, obviously. Physical we already did. Thorax would give us analgesics. We already have those. Thrombolytis, USG would give us thrombolytis, but we already, again, we are getting that if this is the problem. Hold on. So USG could, a thorax actually would help because the other two, they don't have these issues. So it's either an X-ray or we do an angiography, physical, and USG. Now, I actually gonna do an angiography first, simply because this is a very dangerous condition. So he should know it as soon as possible. So let's do an angiography. Let's see what's wrong with you, and then we take it from there. Okay, so we know it for sure that this is autoera. We already know the temperature now. Odometry would just give you some eardrops, which could be useful because oh no, autoera just give you antibiotics. So we don't have eardrops for now. So let's actually do an odometry. And if he has a problem, then he's gonna get some eardrops, which is better. Okay, new person here as well. Susan Brown, you can have like 7 different problems. Pain and weakness, traumatology, neurology. So it's definitely not ER, that's for sure. I mean, the ER could handle some of it it wouldn't. So I'm gonna do actually a physical. I'm gonna do a neurological because we do have some of these, for example, photophobia. I should do not an ECG yet. But I'm gonna do a blood pressure measure, because she's weak. Temperature. And let's just do it for now. There are some others I would have given it, but I don't want suddenly going for so many different things at the first place because it's possible that the first or second inspection is going to confirm what is not the problem, and then you just waste time with it. Okay, so here photophobia, kind of not too serious, but not so good. And you have all these different things. Let's actually see differential diagnosis. She cannot even do a differential diagnosis. Who can? 3%, 6%. Better than nothing. Okay, so should we do some physical test? Yeah, I think we're gonna do some physical first, and we just take it from there. Carol Green. Okay, so odometry turned out you do have hearing problems. There you go. So you're gonna get the eardrops. All right, you got everything. Let's just treat you, and that should be enough for her. Frank Clark, he already knows that he has an ankle fraction. That's good, and we can't really do anything about it. So let's fix it. Casey Green. Respiratory syncytial virus or common cold again. Alright, temperature chest didn't show anything. Physical would just give him rest. It's fine, but let's actually do a nasal cavity inspection, and that could decide which one is the correct diagnosis. Frank Baker, broken ribs or chest contusion? No, this is a very standard one. I always, let's see, chest injury, breathing problem. That's okay. No, not chest. I'm gonna do a physical and the differential. I pretty much do it every time, and it works. I mean, every time when I have like these something broken or fractured and something contusion, that normally works. Okay, let's see. Peter Brown. The differential diagnosis didn't work. I mean, I think there is no choice what we have, so we're gonna do an X-ray. I don't like to have no choice, to be honest, but it is what it is. Okay. Again, we have a lot of different possibilities, not that many actually. But a physical exam actually really revealed that he has eye pain. Not like the iPhone, just eye pain. Basic visual test. Basically, the only one is this one that doesn't have a blurred vision, so it's not gonna actually reduce our possibilities too much. Microbial cultivation. Let's see if there is anything like urgent. Genioscopy, physical, microbial, could do an angiography. Actually, I think angiography is better because it's just an inspection. Microbial takes longer. So why don't we do an, okay, let's see, angiography, genioscopy. Less than ophthalmoscopy. I think that's like the entry level. Right? Okay, let's go. So guys, Charles Jackson, we know what your problem is. It is emergency problem. She has some medium level problems, so he's not gonna collapse or anything. So let's see what we still need to work out. We can have an oral cavity and give you NSAIDs, but we already have that. We could have, I mean, I would definitely do a physical, okay? And I think a chest oscillation is, would be hopeful, but to be honest, so what? Rest, are we gonna give him rest? No. Oral cavity NSAIDs also again. Neck palpation. Change of diet. Physical, gonna give him stomatics. So we are doing the physical, and let's just do a neck palpation because it's very quick. Okay. Okay, same thing. We know that this is your problem. What are we gonna do? Sneezing, swallow pain, and fever. We're gonna do a physical. We're gonna be a check, and we're gonna have a neck palpation. I would argue that we need also an oral cavity inspection to check if he has anything, you know, uh, swollen, like really big inside. Because I don't know what's going on with him, so oral cavity. But it would just give him NSAIDs. That's why I'm kind of against it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Neck palpation, we already gave him oral. Alright, guys, I'm not sure about this oral cavity. It just gives him NSAIDs, and we already have that, so I'm not a fan of it. Let's just go on. Daniel Harris, do I know you? Yeah, you were just here to check your chest. So you don't have breathing problems. That's a good sign. Physical would give you nothing, and you're already getting these, so let's just go and let you go with your, with the diagnosis. I mean, not let you go first. The doctor is going to take over and help you with everything, but that's okay. Okay, we still have 5 different possibilities. The ophthalmoscopy showed which one? Blurred vision? No. Wait, so it says that the ophthalmoscopy actually, according to this one, I believe it means does it mean that you figured something out? No, I don't know. But anyway, basic visual test, all of them have it. So basically, we already made sure that one that didn't have basic visual test is not on the list. Okay, that's fine. Microbial could help. But I think we said already, I'm going to give him an angiography first. Because that takes much shorter than doing a microbial full, evaluation and stuff like that. Okay, broken ribs. All right, the differential actually did manage to find it out. We don't have anything that's really workable. He's gonna get the compression work. Now, this is an orthopedia problem, technically speaking. Let's actually see how many people are in different departments. Okay, it's not too many, but not little either, because we have only 7 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm not sure if I should send this person over to orthopedia. Oh yeah, actually I wanted to check how many people in orthopedia. You genius. Oh, only one. And okay, then you go over to orthopedia. And the doctor is going to just help you out. Okay, let me actually double check, guys, before I screw up anything. Again, how many people are waiting? Waiting for player, Casey Green. Okay, that's, we know. Nothing here. Definitely nothing here or here. Nothing. 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 Nothing and nothing. Okay, perfect. Casey Green, you have a common code and you know everything that's going on with you, so please go and cure yourself. Okay? Foot contusion or metatarsal bones fracture. Now that's again, it's a physical and a differential, I believe. I don't know if you could just take the differential. I don't know. Is it possible? And then we've got Rachel Lewis here, who is a brand new patient. Breathing problems, swelling lips. Okay, physical for sure. Boom, 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 boom. Chest oscillation, of course. Swelling lip. Let's do a temperature test. And for now, nothing else. Okay. At least we already have two people who we, really cured and they are going. However, as you can see, we do have Nancy Brown. She's not here yet. She has hemorrhage and everything. Where are you? Oh, she's still walking on the street and probably bleeding all over the place. And Jennifer Jones. What do you have? Breathing problem and fatigue. Okay, so yeah, they are dangerous. Okay. Anyway, Susan Brown, you're right here and you're waiting for me. Temperature management. Didn't find anything, but anyway, chest oscillation. We already know at least that you have a copper snake bag. Okay, that's already given. Let's actually do a chest oscillation. We do have hypertension, but very low. Like all these are very low. I don't think I need anything. Pain, maybe I could give her first, but I mean, she looks tough. So minus, pain is minus. All right, all right. By the way, our prestige is back at 99% again, so we're good. Yeah, let's just check a chest oscillation, and then we're gonna give you that pain medicine. Don't worry. If we get to there, Charles Jackson. Okay, neck palpation actually showed dysphagia, or how do you say it, and some other things. So that's good. We're not gonna do oral cavity, and we're not gonna. Basically, all three are for oral cavity, and all of them would give NSAIDs. And here's what my first thing is: NSAID is right here. So really nothing else to do here. Other than, are you going him then what is it? Yeah, and we're gonna give him NSAIDs anyway. That's what I forgot. But all right, let's just go on. You're treated. Now we have two people in the whole hospital who is treated, like fully treated, but hopefully we'll have more. Now this person has again all kind of problems, fever and swollen lymph node. So physical, I will do neck palpation, chest oscillation. Not too high. Actually, it's not too low either. I'm thinking if I should give him some fever medicine because he's middle. Yeah, let's actually give him some fever medicine, antibiotics. And NSAID is here, we don't need that. Okay, so physical neck and chest, that should be enough for now. Susan Brown came back. Test escalation shows nothing. Okay. We could have eye drops if our basic visual test failed, but it didn't. Actually, I don't know. Anyway, let's do the evaluation. No need. We just get that. Yeah, I think we're fine. I could do an ophthalmoscopy, but it's probably going to be blurred vision, not too strongly come out. So let's just treat this copperhead snake bite. There you go. Scalpel finished, neck palpation. Okay, so we finished everything, not just the neck palpation, obviously. And we already know that he has fever, so no need for that. Oral cavity, what would it give? I think just NSAIDs, right? Yeah, pretty much. What's the cure for this? NSAIDs. Awesome. So as long as we treat him, he's gonna be okay. John Allen, beef tapeworm. Okay, we know that that's what you have. Do we need to have a physical? Dizziness, he already has abdominal pain, so no need for really give him that one. Physical would give that. Analgesics, diet modification. Okay, I don't think that we had the diet modification thing done, but I think I'm good. Actually, I'm just gonna call it a day, and I mean not call it a day, but I'm just gonna simply let the Dr. Dan Harris take care of this patient. Stomatics is the dizziness part, right? No. Loss of appetite. Loss of appetite, I don't give him medicine because it's just a low level, so that's fine. Okay, now this is one of those people who have a tenderness. Could be cardiology, emergency, internal, orthopedia, traumatology, infectious disease. So practically speaking, it could have bloody anything. In this kind of situations, we only do a physical and a temperature for now. And we continue when it's narrowed down a little bit and we can avoid doing some kind of totally useless exams. Okay, urinary infection of kidney stones. I believe we need a CT. CT, yeah. Microbial could actually, we would know that that's the problem. Okay. Let's say, do we want to do some, do we have to make him piss right now? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to care about it that much. A CT would help find out the difference. An interview, we already did that, didn't find out. Physical, we found out. Abdominal, it could give him analgesics. Now, actually, I don't have any analgesics. Oh, wait. Physical. Okay, let's do physical first. Maybe I don't need it, but I'm going to do it. Let's do an abdominal palpation as well. It just takes like a couple of seconds longer, so it doesn't really matter. Jane Green, you have pain and bruise. Pain, how strong? That's fine. You're gonna do, of course, the Physical. What else can you do? Let's just start with your physical. Now, guys, here's the thing. Unfortunately, unfortunately and fortunately, I guess, I haven't bumped into anybody who I wanted to send to the hospital. I am sure if the AI played itself, it would have gone already there. Okay, probably we would have like 4 or 5 people in ER because, like this person, okay, so many different possibilities. They would put him into the ER observation room. Problem is, if it turns out it's orthopedia problem, for example, uh, she would stay there pretty much forever. So yeah, that's not so good. Oh, wait a minute. Why did I decide do an X-ray limb? X-ray lower limb? Like why? Hold on. Did I do that? I'm actually gonna just have the physical here. I think I clicked it by accident, alright? So never mind. Physical, I think I wanted to do I cannot even do temperature, so apparently temperature is not an issue here. Differential diagnosis could be useful, and she is able to do it. Chest oscillation, I'm not sure. Okay, give me a quick second, guys. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up more or less here because nothing happened yet. As I told you, I explained. I know I spent too much time in the beginning, but I explained the game plan, and we're gonna try to implement the game plan for the next couple of times. We haven't made a ton of money, obviously, because we only sent 5 patients home, so we only made $1,435. So we are even in the red just for the night personnel that we paid out. But that's fine. It's only 10 o'clock here in the hospital, so no worries. But as I said, I'm gonna continue basically playing as much without the ER hospitalization as possible. When I see that it's something that like could collapse and everything, I might put them. Now, they said one more thing. If you the actually people can come out of the hospitalization if they don't have any possible symptoms, hidden symptoms that could make them collapse. Now, this is the problem when I had somebody who had one that from a different department and I couldn't check for it. So I think they didn't think it through too much how this would work. All right. But then again, who am I to decide that? Okay, so we're gonna continue this. I'm trying to get back my positive energy on this game because, as I said, I was a bit bummed out by the fact that uh, we it just didn't work out. But I'm looking forward to make some money today, and let's see. Maybe when actually, I think, as I said, I'm gonna put that idea in motion, and I'm gonna plan out and try to make a bare bone the minimum. Well, 3 people, but minimum. What is it? ICU, and we just check it out if it works. Now, if it doesn't, we're still gonna need an ICU sooner or later, so no worries. But if it does work out, then great. It's much better for the future. If not, then we have some difficult days ahead. But basically, we are going to make it. So thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate. don't forget to, if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch if you can. Unfortunately, we lost one subscriber, but I hope that you guys gonna make it up for me. Somebody's gonna subscribe, or at least 2 or 3 people are gonna subscribe, and we're gonna have a really productful day with this video. Thank you guys. Don't forget to check out also my other videos and series like the Ostrich series where we build a village and some others. Thank you for coming. I see you guys very soon.